Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Today's my Monday. If this is your first time reaching one of my readings, welcome. If you like them, obviously remember to hit like. If you want to hear more, subscribe. I have a little bit of a different way of reading. I like it to feel more personal, not just entertainment, which it is. It's entertaining to watch these. I watch a lot of them from very different readers. There's good readers out there. So hopefully this message resonates with you. I usually do 3-card spread. So we're going to start off with the prism today, which is, I always recommend that if you want to learn how to read tarot, this is great. These are like the big building blocks for that. Then we're going to go into the Tarot of the Divine, and we'll wrap it up with the Marcella Kroll's Sacred Symbols Oracle, which I'm really feeling right now. I've read with them every day. That's not something normal or usual. So let's see what we have for today, for Thursday. Ooh, balance. Very nice. We want to keep that balance. A great way of keeping balance. As I said, 3-card reading today. Apparently we have 4, which is not a normal thing. I don't usually go for 4, but you know what deck usually does that? The Gypsy. Oh my god, the Gypsy is always like me. Anyway, so we have balance, we have comfort, this is nice, we have rest, and we have flow. Do we have a theme? And like all the colors here, it looks like Easter. I was like, what's the name? Easter. It looks like an Easter bunny basket right now. So for whomever this is, good for you. If you have like a day off today, I swear those 4 readings, those 4 cards, that could be the reading in itself. It just looks like you're having an easy breezy day, an easy breezy time, which is such a relief because sometimes I get the wonkiest readings here, like drama. Not all the time, but sometimes. So we're going to clarify with the Tarot of the Divine and see what we're actually talking about here. But so far, the pillars of the reading, very nice. Maybe you're going through this, or maybe it's asking you to create this. Create a day of rest. Whoa. Page of Wands, I do take sideways. I know it's very controversial, but there is gray area to energies. When it comes sideways, it's because it's a gray area. This came out sideways. This is the Page of Wands, the Tarot of the Divine. So, some kind of information. It feels like a half-ass proposal of some kind, or just not all their energy. Not all their energy, that's what I'm going to say. But let's see what we're actually talking about. And the Chariot in reversal. So, whatever it is that you're trying to work on, balance, or whatever in your life, it doesn't look like you're going anywhere at the moment. Maybe you had big plans for the weekend to leave and make it a long weekend. I don't think that that's going to happen. I think wherever it is that you decide to rest, wherever you are, I think that's where you're going to have to rest. If you're planning on doing other stuff, it doesn't feel like you either have the energy to go do it or any ideas. It just feels like maybe you should just stay home. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting there. It's like, listen, this couldn't happen. You wanted to go do something, but it's not going anywhere. So don't get very upset by it. Then comfort, Jesus, here we go with the reversals. The Knight of Swords. How am I going to fit everything in here? And I have like the smallest table right now. Knight of Swords. of Swords, Four of Cups. I don't even know what I want to say about this. It just feels like more maybe there's something maybe you're oh, okay. Sometimes the Knight of Swords reverse to me does insinuate like health stuff. So not feeling altogether there. So to whatever degree, like we're not also, to whatever degree that resonates with you, if it does. But it does feel like, ooh, and the Chariot and this Knight of Swords, they're like colliding here. I just think you're gonna have to stay home, man. That's the message. I feel like you're thinking of all of these different options. For example, oh, I could go to Bali for a week, or I could take a road trip to somewhere else. Things that look really, that they sound very nice, but they're not very practical right now. And right now it feels like you need rest and comfort and stability and just like a practical approach to rest, not like a luxurious thing. And like life is telling you right now, it's trying to whisper in your ear, like, dude, you're gonna get some free time, but you don't make it too fancy, because there might, like, your health is not gonna let you go. Or yeah, rest and the Hermits. Okay. And the Four of Swords. If it's not clear to you by now, I will tell you, don't go anywhere, okay? Stay home. I know it might sound tempting for some of you to just purchase a ticket to anywhere, on anything, like on a train, on an airplane, whatever. This does not feel like you should do that. This feels like you should rest and you should go inward, okay? Not like the small thing, the small time that you have to rest. Make sure that you rest, okay? Even if you stay home, don't start making plans or going out every night. No, this is like rest and contemplation time. Ooh, Six of Cups, flow. I just got a different message. That'll be for someone. Oh, so many cards. And the Devil. So, you know how on those days where you've been working, you've been doing your life, you've been whatever, and you're just flowing with life. Life is happening and you're doing your thing, and you feel balanced, you feel centered, you feel like everything's good right now, I've got everything under control. And then suddenly life throws you a curveball, like a DM, for example. What you doing? What's up? This feels like that. Between flow, the Six of Cups, and the Devil here, I feel like somebody is going to feel like you're too calm. Like, why isn't this person thinking about me? Why isn't this person suffering over me? I should make myself known to this person right now. Somebody from the past is coming in to tempt you. Basically, that's what it is. While you're resting, while you're chill, maybe this is probably why, oh my God, this is so funny. This is probably why the cards are telling you, or source is telling you, don't go too far, because somebody is going to manifest themselves during this time. somebody that's very tempting. I don't like to think of the devil as solely bad or evil influence. The devil is all those things. It's passion as well, and passion is a positive thing. It's somebody that you have ties with on a very physical level, and psychological and emotional as well. It doesn't have to be just physical, but there is a sexual connotation to the devil. It doesn't feel bad though. It feels, it honestly feels like the universe is conspiring on you to stay put so that you get this DM, so that you get this message, so that you don't go very far and you can actually respond and be there. If they say like, I'll pick you up for dinner, or what are you doing right now? I don't know, let's go have a drink. You want to come over, or can I come over? That's what it feels like. Funny. Ooh, death with the Marcella curl, and these usually take a while to come out. Death. Notice how everything started all springy and pretty, and then it took a turn. Listen, I usually just have the one card at the end. Should I just leave it at the one card, or should I take two? I have so many cards on this table. It is a small table, granted, but let's just leave it like that and see what she says about death. And if not, I'll pull another one. But this is funny. So, Marcella Kroll deck, death. The noticeable end of a cycle or a situation, grieving or mourning a loss in order to heal. It is time to watch the old way leave itself in the past. Allow feelings of grief or sadness to move through you with ease. Meditate on this when you want to honor an ending, a loss, or letting go in your life with grace. Without death, there is no life, and vice versa. So, you know what this feels like? This feels like closure, dude. Maybe this person is reappearing. I mean, honestly, before that card came out, I was just like, hey, maybe you should go around it, that merry-go-round one more time. It's not great advice, but the cards were there saying it. But no, I think that this situation is here to show you that maybe you need to be chill and balanced, because this person is coming in and you're going to have like a serious conversation with them and explain to them why it's ending on your side. These messages are very vague. They're very obtuse, because they're for many people. Like, this story is going to play out different for everybody, right? Obviously, I think this is a romantic relationship, duh. But death doesn't necessarily mean the end of a relationship. It can be the end of a toxic situation with the devil. So maybe through conversation, through you being balanced, through you being centered, a conversation can emerge where you both, you maybe, or both of you, talk and show each other, like, put all the cards on the table and be like, listen, this can't continue on the road it is, because, or maybe you're just having a physical relationship, or maybe toxic patterns are showing up, and you're ready to put an end to it, because there could potentially be something good here. I mean, I don't get bad vibes from this reading, but I also do think that they're only one-sided. I do think this reading is not, it's not like the usual when I tell you this could go either or. No, I feel like this is very much you being centered and cool and calm and chill to have this conversation and be like, or the toxic dynamic ends, or the relationship ends. So that's probably why you shouldn't go very far. because you need to have this conversation with this person. So yeah, interesting Thursday read. It doesn't mean your relationship is coming to an end. It can if the conversation goes south. It could end, but it could go either or. Like under that Hermit's, like really reach into you and see what it is that you're missing next to that Four of Cups, because the Four of Cups is kind of oblivious, whether it be willing or not. It's like there's something that you're clearly ignoring, and in this conversation it's going to come out again with that Chariot and the Knight's Swords looking like that. It doesn't look like it's going to be an easy conversation, so that's probably why it's asking you to be like, chill, remain balanced. Anyway, so much luck and so much love with this. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.